everyone, and welcome back to Aussie StarCraft. This is our Let's Play series for Pokemon X and Y. Now, yesterday we had day one of our adventure. We started off and we travelled through Santaloon Forest, made it to Santaloon City and beat our first gym leader, Viola, to earn a bug badge. Now you'll notice I'm back in Santaloon Forest. Today I was playing for a couple of minutes and I just came down to level up some Pokemon and go searching. I know we can find a Pikachu in this forest somewhere, but unfortunately I had a bit of a look around and couldn't find one just yet. I thought rather than spend some time doing that today, we would continue on with our adventure and come back and find one some other time. So just going to heal up our Pokemon and then we'll head off on the next leg of our adventure. So to recap, we started with the Pokemon Fennekin, who is a fiery dog type Pokemon, and in our adventure yesterday we managed to catch a Caterpie that evolved into a Metapod and then a Butterfree, and we also managed to catch the Panpour, Pansage and Pansear Pokemon, the three monkeys that are the different types, and we've also caught a bird type Pokemon. So that's our adventure so far. We've got our first badge down, and we've also got these nifty roller skates that you can see helping us zip around the map. So as you can see, awesome graphics, and we're now trying to move on. So this lady's asking us if we're one of the kids that left with Professor Sycamore, and we are. She thinks we're pretty slick because we beat a gym leader, and so it looks like she's going to give us an item. She gave us an XP share, which helps us, if we turn it on, all our Pokemon will split up experience, so it helps you raise your Pokemon a little bit more evenly. So that'll help us. Personally, I don't like to use it for a number of different reasons. It tends, Pokemon that are actually involved in the battle get evolutionary value points, which help increase their strengths in different areas, but they only get them if they participate in the fight, which they won't be if they're using that item. So as we can see, the Pokemon in this area are a bit higher level. It's a level 8 Skitty. So I might give catching Skitty a bit of a shot. Skitty is a very fast Pokemon, particularly when it evolves into Delcatty. It's quite quick, so it's quite a useful Pokemon to have. And I believe it can learn False Swipe as well, which is super useful for catching different types of Pokemon. So always a good one to have around. Let's we can probably use one more scratch and hopefully we won't knock it out. Hope you're enjoying the series. You'll notice that we are filming it in high def, so try and make it as an enjoyable experience for viewers as possible. Using a high def camera and that sort of thing. Looks like we should catch Skitty with this Pokeball. Excellent. Another one bites the dust. If those of you who are playing along with us, what Pokemon did you end up starting out with? It looks like Pansage just learned Lick. And I just want to check out that XP share, make sure it's turned off. If you're wondering why I'm speaking a bit quietly, it's quite late at night where I am. So I just want to make sure I don't wake everyone else up and get unpopular, but I didn't want to skip out on recording tonight. I want to play every day, that way you guys don't have to wait too long between uploads. You can see all of Pokemon X and Y and see it as soon as possible. I think it's a lot funner if you don't have to wait, 5 or 6 days between uploads. So looks like we're in this area. It's got some long flowers and a maze with a few items scattered around. and the Pokemon are quite a bit higher. In the last area they're all like level 4 and 5, or level 3 and 4 really, but in this area they seem to be 8, 9 and 10, so we'll hunt around here and see what items are available. Oh, that's an interesting looking Pokemon. Apparently it's called Flababy. My French, if that's a French name, it's horrible pronunciation, I apologise, but well, looks like Pansage can't do a whole lot to that. Oh, but we did paralyse them, so that's not a bad effort. Lick is a ghost type move, and it, from time to time it can cause paralysis as well. So that'll help us to catch this Pokemon, as when they're paralysed they're a lot easier. Let's see if we can take it out though. I'm not feeling particularly attached to a Pokemon. I have a tendency to catch the cooler looking Pokemon and then come back later and fill in all the gaps, because sometimes you can find these Pokemon later on at a much higher level. But if he's left with low health we'll catch him. Okay, that's a gift. That's pretty much an auto capture. It's on next to no health and it's paralysed. Well, let's pick him up. Toss a Pokeball. Out we go. Nice. Alright. We caught Flababy. I wonder where they get the names for it. As you know, the Pokemon games are sourced in Japan. So when you see a Pokemon with a name like Flababy, that's naturally not a Japanese name, and it always leaves me wondering what name they give it in Japan. As Japanese as a language has quite different syllables to us, and they don't have the L sound for one, so you couldn't have Flababy as a name. It would be like Frobaby or something else. It's likely to have an entirely different name. Alright, so why can't we get up there? Looks like that must be the edge. Anyway, we can't roller skate in the maze, so I guess we better run out here. We're on Route 4 at the moment, that leads towards the next city. Alright, go Pansage. Let's try and take out this combi, that way we can level up Pansage. Like to get this grass type up a little bit before we work on our water type. We've got a decent flame type Pokemon, but we don't have a decent grass or water type yet, and they'd be pretty useful. Help complement our Fennekin. I don't know about you guys, but are you enjoying the new animations? Oh, I'm loving every minute of these new graphics. I think they're super cool. Combi's taking a beating. Come here, Combi. I'll slap your face. We could probably catch that one, but I'd rather knock it out for experience. Alright, there we go. Down goes Combi. Another one bites the dust. Almost leveled up. Alright, let's have a quick check, make sure there's nothing over on this side. Oh, there's a trainer in there. Let's go and take down Mr. Trainer. Where are you, Trainer? There you are. Oh. Let's get this first. Oh, an antidote. Okay, now we'll face off against this person. Probably a gardener of some sort. Given it's... oh wow, he's got like a chainsaw almost. Or one of those hedge clippers. Oh, corpfish or corefish. It's like a crab looking crustacean. Corefish. So we might swap straight away because we're pretty low health with Pansage. This way Pansage will still get half the experience, and so we'll hopefully level up. And Butterfree will also get a bit. Oh, shot some mud at us. but we're not electric type, so we're not really particularly fussed about that. Use confusion. Copper bubble to the face, not really that much of a problem. Try tackle. Does about the same. Another bubble. And the third shot we should hopefully take him out. Big confusion. Come on. There it goes. We should get nice experience out of a trainer battle. And Pansage grows to level 8, which is what we wanted. So cut him right down to size. Booyah. Alright, let's get out of this maze. Oh, we're going to have to go this way. Get out of this maze and we'll see what else Route 4 has in store for us. Oh, it's a ladybug. We just keep carrying on. Just use Fennekin to blast past it. Alright. Oh, that's going to confuse us, so there's a chance we might injure ourselves. But hopefully Fennekin will use Flame Charge. I learnt this ability today while I was levelling up. And the animation, I think you'll agree, looks pretty stinking awesome. He lights on fire and just charges straight at him. Ooh yeah. Alright, break out the roller skates. Oh look, everyone's roller skating. Let's find that trainer. Oh, yeah. Bring it on, buddy. It's your birthday. Roller skater Roland. Ooh, Pidgey. Big moves from the Pidgey. Alright. We'll send out our Fennekin. I think at about level 16 or 18 Fennekin should hopefully evolve, if the other games are any indication. Fennekin, let's try a Flame Charge. It seemed to do pretty well last time. Unfortunately, he keeps sand attacking us, which is making it really hard to hit him. Try it one more time. Oh, avoided. Oh, 3 sand attacks, that's a bit of a worry. Oh, we're getting less and less likely to hit him. We'll try one more, and then we'll swap out so that those accuracies wear off. Oh, maybe. Can we kill him in one hit? No. Alright. Though Flame Charge can raise our speed, which is pretty useful. Unfortunately, hitting him is going to be a bit of a challenge. Try again. Oh, yep, this should finish him off. Normally I would change Pokemon, but, you know, against a Pidgey, even if I miss a few, I should be able to still clean him up. And what we're going to do, so that we don't have to worry about healing, we're just going to open our bag and go through and find our potions. We're going to use one of those potions on Fennekin to heal him right back up, so that we can carry on our adventure on Route 4. Pop on our roller skates, check over here. No, nothing there. Alright, up we go. Oh, it's a different roller skater. Nice. I love trainer battles. Trainer battles are the highlight of Pokemon in my humble opinion. Alright. Flip out Pansage versus Fletchling. We might swap back to Fennekin again. You know, he's our go-to guy. If you got a dog that breathes fire, you know, you don't need anything else. Be the best stinking guard dog in the world. My dog doesn't do a whole lot of anything. It's pretty old, it's about 13, and pretty much it just barks at stuff when it shows up, but even if someone was robbing the house, I'm pretty sure our dog wouldn't actually do anything useful. If I had a dog that could breathe fire, that would make my house a lot more secure. Not to mention how awesome it would be to, barbecue with a fire-breathing dog. Wouldn't even need a stove, just, hey, breathe on this. Alright, dinner's served, boys. Flame charge. Reminds me of Johnny Storm in Fantastic Four. Flame on. Just lights up and charges. Alright, level 15 Fennekin. Moving up in the world. Alright, we got a few dollars. We're actually accumulating quite a bit of money. We don't spend that much, but let's wander over. There's another trainer over here. Ooh, she loves her Pokemon. She's probably a Pokemon fan or something. Yeah, Poker fan Agnes. You can guess that I've played a few of these games when I can guess what type of trainer they are just by their little intro. Burmy, hey? I haven't seen one of those before. Alright, I'm guessing it's some sort of grass type. So, Fennekin should blast this away, no trouble. Used Protect, so it's probably in that same sort of Metapod family of, Cocoon style Pokemon. But one hit from that and bam, Burmy goes down the toilet. Knocks him straight out. And I'm just going to send out the exact same one all over again. Another level 7 Burmy. Now that one's got a bit of a different colour scheme, so it seems to come in different shapes and styles. Bam, one Ember and it goes down as well. Down he goes. Third Burmy, if at first you don't succeed, Burmy. Burmy again, Burmy again. That's a third different colour Burmy. Maybe they come one for every season. But third time's not the charm. Burmy goes down in flames. Booyah. Alright. Moving on. Moving up in the world. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's your birthday. Hey, come back here. I've never had it so difficult to actually catch a trainer. There we go. Oh, he traded for a Pokemon. Preschooler Adrian. Alright guys, everybody go home. He has a Magikarp. Yep, we all better surrender now. Surrender to the Magikarp. It is mighty. I wonder if I can lick it to death. Yeah, it's probably just going to splash. Traditionally, for those of you who haven't seen the series, Magikarp in its unevolved state is one of the most useless Pokemon in the game. Does a whole heap of nothing, really. It's pretty much only useful when it evolves, and it becomes Gyarados and pretty much owns a lot of stuff. It's part water, part dragon type, and it's pretty awesome, but Magikarp on its own, fairly useless. For those of you that saw the original series, James from Team Rocket gets a Magikarp and it's pretty much useless and does nothing. Ends up kicking it off the raft, and right as he kicks it off the raft and disown it, it evolves into a Gyarados, and then a bunch of Gyarados come and destroy them. So, didn't turn out too well for James and Team Rocket. But, yeah, it's the luck of the draw, I guess. You don't want to abuse a Pokemon that can turn into a dragon. Just a bit of common sense, really. So most people sort of catch a Magikarp hoping to evolve it. They won't catch Magikarp because of any sort of special abilities that it has. Poison Barb, so that probably powers up poison type moves. We can check it out later. We just go and face off against all these trainers, get as much experience as we can. Preschooler Mia sends out a Budju that evolves into Sunflora from memory. A very cool Pokemon. I think it can evolve into a few different types actually from memory. But depending on when you evolve it and what it's holding, or maybe it's to get a Budju you need a Pokemon holding a certain item and then breed it. I can remember doing it in Black and White too. Okay, let's Flame Charge. Against the grass type, this should clean up the slate. Indeed it does. Budgie goes down in flames. And yes, that is probably one of my favourite expressions when using fire Pokemon. Sorry if it gets a bit repetitive. What do you guys like to say? Do you have a victory shout? Some, oh, cutscene. Oh, have we ever heard of Flababy? Oh yes, it's registered in our Pokedex. Yep. It's a fairy type Pokemon. Glad we caught it now. Apparently they're fairy Pokemon specialists. Yeah, no, we don't want to quite go to the lab yet. We want to finish it. We want to get these last couple of trainers. And then we'll get escorted to the lab. Ooh, rolls. We will catch one of these. It's quite a cool looking psychic grass type. So let's catch one of these, I think. So now Butterfree. Dry Tackle, see how much damage that does. Yeah, 2 more of those should be about what we want. It can try Confusion on us, but we're a Psychic type as well, so won't do a whole lot. That's one of the reasons I swapped to Butterfree, is it can soak up a few of those without getting too injured. Alright, go Pokeball. Alright. And we go. Ooh, yeah. It's your birthday. Nice. Alright, so we caught Rolts. Nice little effort. It's a cool Psychic Grass type, so we might even swap that for our Pansage. Because who doesn't like an awesome Psychic Grass type? Alright, another Gardener wants to duke it out. Fabian. If I had a name like Fabian, I would change it. My apologies to anyone who's named Fabian, but yeah, just not a big fan. I'm pretty sure in Australia you'd get beat up. Oh wow. Just one hit us. Well, we were pretty low on health, but alright, let's now maybe Pampor is a lot lower level, but my hope is that if he can take out Corphish on his own, he'll get a lot of experience and level